Like, comment, subscribe. Say ring the bell, Billy. Ring the bell. Cooking with David H on Facebook. Let's see if anybody wants to play, Billy boy. Let's see if anybody wants to play. Play, play, go away. Don't come back another day. What's happening? What's happening, people? How you doing? How you doing? My goodness gracious, my eyeballs are burned out. I've been staring at the phone all damn day playing on TikTok. TikTok. What you want? A little Diet Dr. Pepper. Huh. I guess Pepsi and Coke both bottle Dr. Pepper because Dr. Pepper is their own company without bottling plants. So I guess I don't have a Pepsi bottle. They say that one of the bottles look like Coke bottles and one of the bottles looks like Pepsi bottles. So is this a Pepsi bottle? I don't know. I don't know. It's something I learned on TikTok, and it might not even be true. Might not even. Yeah, Chris, you were first. Angela, second. What's up, Twisted Trucker? We got Twisted Trucker in the house. Where am I driving? If you're asking where am I driving, like who am I working for, who's my carrier, it's Landstar. If you're asking where am I driving to, it's a secret. It's a government operation. What's up, Rocky Mountain? I'll be driving from down south up north. And then out west to the east, and then east to the south, and then the central to the mid-central. Wait, central and mid-central? What the hell is that? I don't know. Oh! Let's see what my fortune is. I forgot I got a fortune cookie from my lunch. People enjoy having you around. Appreciate this. Now, people enjoy having you around. Appreciate this. If that was the case, why am I solitude in a truck? Yep, Landstar. Add in bed to the end of your fortune. Damn, Angela's mean today. I was just talking to your man. He just spent an obscene amount of money. Just thought you ought to know. Oh, I still got coffee from this morning. Oh, Helen, it's still warm. Right on. You know, I paid for my coffee. I forgot I got one of these. Free hot or fountain drink any size. One coupon per customer. Does not apply to full service items. Not valid with any other promotional offer. Offer good at most Quick Trip locations. At most. Well, that kind of sucks that you could take it in. They're like, no, we don't honor that. I'm using that tomorrow, though. Hell yeah, I'm using that tomorrow. But I had a really good week, guys. My paycheck is on point for a good week. We're starting a day late for this next week because my paycheck is Monday, Monday through Sunday. No, Monday to Monday. Tuesday through Monday? I don't know how you do it. I guess it'd be Tuesday to Monday or early Monday. I don't know. Whatever. I get paid on Tuesdays. My pay period ends on Monday afternoon. So I'm picking up a load at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, Tuesday, and then I've got that load and I've got one coming back, I'm sure. So that will be Tuesday to Wednesday. Be back on Thursday. And then if I can get another load, Thursday to Friday, Saturday to be back on Sunday, that'd be 4 loads if I'm going to where I'm going. Because depending on where you go is depending on how many loads you can get in. Last week I had short loads. I got 7 loads in. This, where I'm starting out this week, I could do 4 of those loads and be all right. 5 would be really good though. But 4 I'd do all right. Where the hell is Joe Jordan? That's what I want to know. Am I going to have to call this guy? Make sure he's okay? I was thinking about him last night, I think it was, and I was thinking to myself, I hope something didn't happen to him, because it's weird that he hasn't been on and he hasn't called. I hope he's all right. There's Lukey Duke. I was just telling your old lady that you just spent a shitload of money. Did you throw one too many toasters? Maybe. It's not like old Joe to just disappear for this long. I think I'm going to quit the dedicated though and go back to spot market. I think I've come to that decision. I don't like being over on this side of town where the hoodlums are. I hate when I'm sitting around all day and just burning my eyeballs on the phone, man. My eyeballs are all burned out right now. What's up, Confused Outlaw? I'm going to Dallas, New York on Wednesday. Oh, right on. Right on. I've been in New York all weekend long. No, it ain't the weekend, is it? Yeah, I was there all weekend long. I'm in California right now. I'll be heading to Laredo, Nebraska tomorrow. But I'm getting on with the miles, man. I drove a shit ton of miles last week, I'll tell you that. That's a fact. I'm just joking, Lucas. I was seeing if anyone was paying attention. Apparently you were. I just wanted to get some the hell am I trying to say? Interaction. Why in the F would you do that? Yeah, that's a good question. Why would you do that? You'd have to be crazy, right? Why do I do anything I do, if you think about it? Some Riz or whatever these kids say. Some Riz? What fucking Riz? What the hell is that? What does Riz mean? You don't know? You said it. You said it and you don't even know what it means? What the hell's wrong with you, boy? Oh, got my snackages for next week. Some more of the, oh, that's sweet and hot. I got sweet and hot and red pepper. Oh no, this one's just peppered. Spicy red pepper. So there's spicy red pepper, peppered, and sweet and hot. These are great when you're needing to munch on something when you're hungry. It means game. What's up, Dustin? Like with the ladies? Wait, Riz is like you got game with the ladies? Ask him what it means, Angela, or what he thinks it means. Because according to Dustin, it's you got game with the ladies. So I got Riz because the ladies love me. Huh, Billy? The ladies love me. You feel old. I feel old. I didn't know what the hell it meant. Riz. The hell, man. Why do people gotta make up words? I mean, my day things were cool. You got cool words, man. But then, wait, were my words old-fashioned words? Groovy? That was before my time, wasn't it? I don't even remember shit we used to say. Pizza is short for charisma? Huh? It probably does mean that, which means David has the Riz from Ohio. Did I say that right? Skibidi? What? You guys are nuts. I don't need no Riz. I'm married. Riz. I wouldn't say Riz. Riz, that just sounds retarded. Huh, Billy? Huh, Billy boy? That just sounds dumb, don't it? That just sounds dumb, don't it? Buddha, 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 Billy, Billy boy. Buddha, Billy, 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 Billy boy. Nick here, Riz is short for charisma, but specifically the ability to persuade people into dating you. Oh, okay, so if I'm Riz, I'm kind of cool. Yeah, I got Riz. So basically Riz means like you got the shit. You're the shit. I'm the shit. Because Ohio sucks. Ohio Riz means you have no game. Fuck. Riz is short for charisma, okay. The armpit of America. Ohio's the armpit of America? I didn't know that. Dave, are you homesick yet? I know I am. Hell yeah, I'm homesick. I've been homesick for a week. I've been homesick for 2 weeks. I've only been out for 13 days. I've been homesick for 2 weeks. The dumbest conversation I've ever heard. What? About Riz? Hey man, it's just a bunch of old people talking about dumb shit that you kids say. Next time I help you put on a towel, I'll choke you with it. Dumbest conversation. I guess we don't have the Riz. We're not cool like that. You are homesick. She's sick of you being home. I ain't home. I'm still out. Yeah, Lucas wants to know what's wrong with your generation. The Ohio joke comes from the saying only in Ohio, which was about the weird stuff that happened only there. Yeah. You say none of these things. Okay. Now I know my niece and nephew's words were, God, what were they? I thought they were so dumb. It was a one-liner like, that's hot, but it was something else. Oh man, it's on the tip of my tongue. Was it dope? That's dope? No, I don't think that's what it was. Was it dope? No, it was something Lucas was saying it too a couple years ago. And I remember going, what are you, 10? God, what word was that? It was just a one-word thing that people would say. Like, that's lit or some shit like that. No, not that's fire. That's now people say that. This goes back like 5 years, 6, 7 years. No, not crispy. What the fuck? Who says it's crispy? I'd rather go bungee jumping. Oh, that's what it was. Sick. No, people just say that's sick. That's sick. Yeah, that's what it is. He didn't even say. He just says I'm sick. I'm sick home last month. The bomb. That was another one people say. It's bomb, man. It's bomb as fuck. But no, they're running around. That's sick. That's sick. That's sick. It's like, shut up. That's sick. I'm sick of hearing that sick. These sayings. I'm trying to think of sayings when I was younger. I can't even think of any. Bomb.com. I don't know, man. I don't know. I tend to say right on a lot, which is before my time. I don't know where I got right on from. Be careful when you Google that. Psychedelic. Oh man. No, what was the sayings in the 90s? The early 90s? I was a teenager when Guns N' Roses was fucking on top. The early 90s. FBI enters chat. Dope. I never said that shit. That was my nieces and nephews. They would say that shit all the time too. That's dope, man. That's dope. That's dope. Not always telling, what are you smoking, dope? Oh, and then you had that's chill. That's right. Oh, that's chill. Chill, man. God, what was the words that were my time? Really? What did I say when I was young? Did I even have us any sayings? No, no, as if. I don't think I ever really said any of the sayings that went around. I think I was too. See, I used to think I was just too cool for school. So I don't think I participated in any of that sayings and popular shit. Groovy. Getting jiggy. Jesus, criminal. You're out of your mind. I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't think of anything. David saying it was the bee's knees. What am I, from the 50s? Yeah, I can't think of anything that I said. I'm trying to think of anything that I said a lot. Kelly, are you in here? Come on, man. Help me out. Kelly grew up with me. What did I say all the time? I can't think of it. Fast Times at Richmond's High is a classic movie. Yeah, it was. It's a knee slapper. Yep. Fucking Spicoli, man. Yeah, I can't think of. I'm trying to think. I'm picturing myself with my friends, chilling out, working on cars, talking shit, and I can't see any of us saying that's dope or right on or anything like that. I just don't hear us saying it. I have no idea. Talk to the hand. What the fuck? Bling bling. Home skillet. Nope, none of those are. I mean, I've heard people talk to the hand in movies and stuff, but yeah, that was in that time. Talk to the hand. I remember that. I don't know, man. This fuel station here is the worst fucking setup for trucks on the planet. On the planet. To pull into the fuel station, you got to run over the curb. They made it coming in on that side, which lines you up with the pumps. You got to run over the curb to come in or to leave. I don't know what the entrance or exit is like over there, but if you come in over there, you got to come in and make a U-turn, a tight U-turn to go into the pump. So that is obviously the entrance, but it is not truck friendly at all. At freaking all, man. Not truck friendly at all. Fly. Got that bling bling? What the fuck? Yep, got to talk to the hand because the face ain't listening. Yep, I remember that one. I mean, I don't think I've ever said it, or at least not as a habit, maybe joking around. Talk to the hand because the face ain't listening. Oh man. Booyah. Booyah was after my time because, again, I think I remember my nieces and nephews saying that. I think. Hella wasn't a Southern California thing. Oops, did I just say I was from Southern California? Hella wasn't from my area. Um, and it was past my time because when I used to drive up north with my Nova Club, they used to say that up north. But that wasn't really said around. I've only ever heard it up north. Yeah, it wasn't my area, man. Wasn't in my area. I ain't never heard that. Or it happened, or it might have happened after my time. Because the only time I've ever heard it, I was in my late 30s, and I was up north, and they started hella this, hella that. I'm like, what the hell? Hella what? Nah, brah. Nah, brah. That wasn't back then. That's a now thing. That's a now thing. I gotta stop and get the truck washed tomorrow. I think I know where there's a truck wash. Because this shit is just shitty. Yep, look at this guy coming into the truck. He's going way up over the curb, man. Way up. I mean, ate a shit ton of the curb. They just don't have this made for a truck to enter. I don't know what they were thinking. I think he's thinking, what the hell? Did I just have to go over half the curb? When you go out there, the tire marks going over the curbs are ridiculous. They just opened this place. And yeah, they got it. They did not make this a truck-friendly entrance. And then in the driveway, in the middle of it, they put fucking a curb there for exit and entrance. So it's not like you can even swing it wide. You have to go over that curb. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't know what they were thinking. Home skillet biscuit. I ain't never heard of that one. That's some Lucas shit right there, if I've ever heard it. What the hell are these people doing over here? I'm gonna have me some tacos for dinner, man. I defrosted some of that ground beef I made. I got me some more tortillas. We're gonna have some tacos for dinner. Rad. All that. No duh. Rad. I'm running a curb over with my trailer over my steers all day long. Really? Tubular. Oh shit. That was some Valley Girl shit. Lucas is a 90s baby. Okay, so he's a 90s baby. I'm talking about what they said in the 90s. So he was a baby. He was a baby when I'm asking for what the sayings were. So his sayings are going to be more of the dope and those kind of shits. Are you dope, Lucas? Are you a dope dealer? Gnarly. Okay, that's one. That's one I remember saying. Gnarly. That's gnarly, man. That's gnarly. That was more. That was more. You know, school when I was in school, high school and shit. Lucas says he's dope as fuck. He's on dope, maybe. He's on dope as fuck. Oh man, I'm kind of bummed out. They didn't have simply orange juice. I had to get Tropicana. Let's see what this tastes like. I don't know. The only time. Fuck me. I got Tropicana Light. It's gonna taste like crap no matter what. 50% less sugar. Okay, so I can't judge this. I shouldn't have. Dude, they don't have a seal on the top of that. Is that normal for Tropicana? Simply Orange has a seal you got to take off. You can taste the fake ass sweetener in this. 50 calories, June 17th, 2025 for best taste used by. How do I always do that? I fucking. Radical. I remember Radical. My generation said, how rude, gnarly, talk to the hand as if. Jeez. God, I can't. Yeah. I wish Kelly would pop in here. Maybe he has somebody that he can enlighten me. Is I-80 washing truck? What do you mean it's I-80 washing truck? There's an I-80 truck wash, or Iowa 80 or some shit like that, truck wash. God, that orange juice is nasty. God, how did I do that? Now I got to drink that nasty ass orange juice. I hope it wasn't supposed to be hermetically sealed in there like the other one. Did that pop open when I opened it? Do you remember if that seal broke? Oh well, hopefully I don't die. Hopefully someone didn't fucking dose that with something. Iowa. Yeah, there's Iowa 80 truck washes. I think there's one at Joplin 44, as a matter of fact. Is that an Iowa 80 or is that a something else? Ouch, man, I'm getting a cramp in my leg. And I gotta pee. Jeez. Truck-o-mat. Okay. Yeah, when I go home in a couple weeks, I've got to change the DEF filter on my truck. I got to change the air dryer filter cartridge on my truck. I'll do that. Then I got to, they're coming out on the 19th to put a new windshield in. And then after they put the new windshield in, I got to go drive it up to Beaumont and get my 120-day inspection done and new steers. So I'm going to be a busy bee when I go home. And I'm going to spend some money. I I hope you know what? I better call Beaumont and make sure they carry Michelin's, because I want to put another set of Michelin's on. But I noticed the outside of my right tire is wearing and the inside of my left tire is wearing. So it's like both my front wheels are running like that. Instead of straight up and down, they're like both like that. Which that would be a camber caster setting. And when I talked to TA about that, they said that they can't adjust that you need a specialty shop or the dealer to do that adjustment. They can only adjust toe in and toe out. So that kind of sucks. It was at the dealer and it got an alignment done. So they never said anything about, because I guess that's a special adjustment on one of these trucks. I got a funny feeling it's one of those adjustments you got to bend the axle to adjust, because it's a kingpin front end. So the only adjustment on that would be to bend the axle, I believe, like they did on the old Fords. Grab another drink since hey, you say that like I don't do that. Go to MD alignment. Is there one in Houston or Beaumont area? I really don't want to fucking spend a week. I wish I'd have caught those tires sooner. I could have swapped the tires on the rims and doubled their life. I had them put the one over there and that one over there. But it seems like once they wear it, it just happens all of a sudden. It goes from good to bad in like a couple of days. You're changing oil next week. There goes $500. I wonder if the shop by my house can do alignments, and if they do, can they do camber adjustments? Because they're a mom and pop type place. But I'd really hate for somebody to mess with the camber adjustment and do it wrong. Oh, you need a new axle? Rocky Rockefeller, what? Rocky Rockefeller. I'm watching this employee dump the trash. They always got their big ass cell phone in their back pocket. People, it's like, can't you just put that in your locker or somewhere in a cabinet at the work? Why do you got to carry your cell phone in your back pocket? Why are your fucking jeans look like they're painted on? I mean, Jesus Christ, did you get a small enough pair? Oh, man. That must be a company policy to tie the bag closed, because it's like, you're going to put it in the big dumpster. Why are you bothering tying the bag closed? But she's struggling and trying to get it to tie closed. That's got to be a company policy. You got to close the bag before you throw it away or something. Dave, what made you change your mind about running to California? I started dedicated. Rocky Rockefeller in Landstar Lounge. Is that what you're trying to say? Did that spill all over her? Corrose. I don't know what you're saying, Michael. Rocky only one I trust. The other guy, Martin and Ocala garbage. Go to Southern Tire in Fort Worth by the International dealership in downtown. They do all axle alignment plus balance and toe check. $450. Yeah, but will they adjust camber? Because I guess it takes special tools to do camber, and I'm assuming it's because there is no adjustment other than bending the axle for camber on these trucks. Because they're a kingpin, it's a pin that goes, so yeah, there's no bolts or anything. So the only way to change the camber on it is going to be to bend the axle. And obviously my wheels are running like this, the way they're wearing the outside on one and inside on the other. Or actually, my truck has pulled to the right up until I just got it aligned this last time. So wait a minute, if your wheels are pulling to the right, that means you're constantly turning to the left. I wonder if that would cause a scrub on the inside of the tire and the outside of the tire over there, because you're constantly correcting your steering wheel. I don't know. Does that make sense? I don't think that makes sense. Will a pulling tire wear? I don't know. But it's wearing worse on the outside of the right tire, but it's wearing the exact same way on the inside of the left tire, just not as bad. Yes, he does. MD alignment in Jacksonville, Florida. He will answer your question. I'm not driving to Jacksonville, Florida to get my fucking alignment done. Bro, the kind of dope are you smoking? They do all great work in Dallas, Fort Worth. I don't know, man. I don't trust anybody anymore. You freaking pay for work and it don't get done right, and then they make it out that you screwed it up. He's on Facebook group and has a damn phone. Jesus Christ, who said to drive to Florida? Oh, you're just saying ask him a question. Is that what you're getting at? What if he can't fix it, what's his answer gonna do for me? I went 5 different shops for alignment. Told the Dallas Fort Worth Southern Tire, amazing. It's a whole lot of hurricane drivers in Arkansas. Yeah, I think Hurricane is out of Arkansas. As a matter of fact, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're out of Arkansas. I think my daughter mentioned that one time. Oh, there's this company with all these trucks with all these lights on them that are over here. And, yep, that truck just ate the fucking curb to go up in here. Yeah, I mean, you got to eat the damn curb to come in here, boy. He's coming in hot, too. He ain't fucking around. He's like, let's do 90 in this bitch. God, Landstar, you think what are you going to just blow through the gas pump? What the fudge, man? Thought he was going to turn his truck over going around that corner. Call him Speed Racer. I gotta pee. Might as well make me have to pee really bad, right? It was nice being off today, though. It felt good to relax and not, not waiting for anyone to call to tell me that my load's ready or to come pick it up or anything like that. It is pretty chill. It was pretty chill, my friend. Can we fix it? But you ask us 100 questions. He is the best. Why not get real info or just pay to keep half-assing it? Can we fix it? Yeah, but see, when I'm not really asking you guys questions. I'm just kind of talking. Because I don't expect you guys to know what the fuck you're talking about. I wouldn't trust a damn truck driver to have a right answer for anything. I don't live my life by YouTube comments. But I'm just talking, and when I say, I wonder if that's this or I wonder if that's that, I'm not actually asking you, hey, is it this or is it that? I'm a pretty knowledgeable guy, and just thinking on the way it's wearing, it's, it is what it is, but I got to find a shop that can do toe adjustments, because I'm sure the toe's out on it. But I hear you. So you want me to go to a Facebook page and ask on Landstar Lounge about it, and then expect to get an answer from the guy without him looking at it, seeing it, hooking it up to his machines. He's supposed to give me an answer that I'm supposed to take as fact. So should I see what he says and then go to a shop out here and say, sir, I need you to adjust my this because YouTube or Facebook told me to. Because Facebook said that's what I need. I think what I'll do is I'll call my guy. See, one, if he does alignments. I think he does do alignments. But I'll have to make sure he can do camber adjustments. And at that point, take it to him. If he can do it, I just go drop the truck off. All hail Facebook. Yep. Some weirdness going on out here. I'm a YouTube mechanic and a Facebook believer. Oh, I got to piss like a racehorse. Oh. I don't know why, but whenever I think about having to pee, I need to drink something too, which makes me have to pee worse. I'm about to be saying all hell capstone here in a minute, gag. Oh man, you got to deal with Capstone. You're gonna get another 34 in before you're done. Capstone is the worst. Is the worst, my friend. I'm getting too sidetracked with these cars out here. Yeah, but Michael, what is that going to do for me? That's my whole point. What is talking to somebody about it going to do for me? If they don't have a shop I can take it to, it ain't going to help me at all. If he looks at the picture and says, "Oh yeah, it looks like you got your cambers off," how's that going to help me? Come on. Come on. You nudged my arm. Come on. You nudged my arm to come up here. Come up here. It ain't going to help me. I'm thinking about diesel repair as it... Huh? Oh, hurricanes by the Arkansas border. Okay. I mean, I can sit and talk to somebody, a mechanic about a problem all day long, but without them being able to work on it, it does me no good. Because what they tell me they think it is just that. It's a guess. It does me no fucking good, because if I take it to another shop and this guy says, "Oh, that's going to be camber, your camber's off," and I take it to another shop and he says, "No, man, your camber's fine, your toe's off," who am I going to believe? The guy that's got it hooked to a machine, or the guy on fucking Facebook who told me by looking at a picture? See what I'm saying? So talking to him ain't going to do me no good. MD Alignment has shops across the nation. He can send you in the right direction. Here's the thing. If I go on that Landstar Lounge and I ask a question, and then because people like to be assholes on those forums. Oh, why didn't you say that? It's going to piss me off, and I'll get rid of that thing. I'd rather not ask a question on there, because no. I did that when I started Prime. I went on the Prime message board, and I haven't been on a message board since because they were such assholes. Now I'm finally on Landstar Lounge and another Landstar board. I'd rather not say anything. Hello, Angelica. Angelica Jane's in the house. Checking in from Cedar Rapids. Right on, Sean. How you doing? Just have Billy Bob work on it so we can have something to talk about. A CDL 18 years old, that's too young. There ain't really nothing you can do. You can't go cross country. I gave you his number. Call him tomorrow. MD Alignment, Jacksonville, Florida. Now, what am I calling him for? I'm going to tell him I have tires wearing shitty. Where do you recommend I take it? In the Houston area? Is that what you want me to call him for? Because I sure in hell ain't taking it to Florida. I understand the Facebook group, so just call him. I can do that. I don't mind calling somebody and asking them about, an issue. as long as they got shops down here. Now, I don't want to call a guy out of Florida, pick his brain, and then say, yeah, well, you ain't getting the business. Oh, there you go. That works. He got his, at 18, working garbage trucks until he turned 21. There you go. Does everyone that works for Landstar like Landstar? I don't know, guys in the group that work at Landstar, do you like Landstar? I like Landstar. I think they take, I mean, I like them as a company. I think they take too much percentage for what they give you. You know, but what are you gonna? There's not much. He just ate the fucking curb leaving there too. They really built a shitty driveway here. Let's go take a walk and look at that. I want to go walk to that and see the way that looks. No, not you, Billy. Just me. Because I know pulling in here, I thought to myself it was goofy. Oh, wait, is it too windy? Oh, it's too windy. Too windy to do that. I wanted to look at that because there's got to be a better way. They got that they just got that jacked up. Oh, 100%. That's right. They take way too much for the crappy trailers and for the services they give you. You know, they don't really do all that much. Bingo, we have a winner. Okay. If I'm out of Houston, just left Laredo. If I'm out of Houston, just left Laredo. Huh? Angelica? Do you Canada as well at Landstar? Yeah, you can run Canada at Landstar. They take too much percentage for the ragged ass trailers. Yep. No, they don't. Think about their broken ass trailers they pay to fix instead of you. Yeah, but they don't fix them beforehand. Now, I think the thing I'm on right now, they told me that they keep on top of the trailers and keep them serviced. And I must say, they must do something because for the most part, all the trailers have been, the 120-day inspection is current. And I really haven't had too many problems with the trailers I picked up. You know, a light out here, you know, that you got to bang on and make work, but otherwise they've been pretty solid. I know one of the guys I know, he had a Landstar light problem with one of his trailers. David does not run Canada. Yeah, I don't run Canada. No. Oh, Landstar good if I'm out of Houston. I'm basically out of Houston, and you get out okay. Coming in, it's a little tougher to come into Houston with a decent rate. Coming into Texas, the rate's just not that good. Leaving Texas, it's not great, but it's okay. But if you were gonna, you know, go out, run the Midwest, and then, you know, just come back for home time, yeah, I'd be fine. But you know, it's right now, it's rates are bad from what I'm seeing on the, you know, I keep hearing here and there, the rates on the load board are getting worse and worse. The last I looked at the load board, there were some good paying loads. The problem is those loads generally just aren't there. That's number one biggest problem with Landstar, is them not taking the loads off the load board after they've been taken. That's the number one problem. If those loads, they say that they're gonna eventually make it to where those loads are taken off automatically once they're booked with the driver. Once that happens, Landstar will become a much better place. And it may happen, it may be two things though. You may find that there's a lot more crappy loads because all the good loads are gone. Or you might find that, hey, I forgot the next thing you're going to find. But it's going to be nice because if you finally find a load that you want to run and you call on it, it's there. Because right now, well, before I got on this, right now it's tough. And what they tell you at Landstar is your goal at Landstar is to get off the load board. Come to Landstar, find some agents to work with and get off that load board and work with those agents. And I can see why they say that, because that load board is full of a bunch of BS, You get some bullshit going on that load board. Have I been to Missouri? Yeah, I've been to Missouri. I run all 48. Okay, right on. Why not run into Canada if you run Midwest loads coming out into and out of Canada? Ontario. Number one, fuck Canada. I ain't going there. It's snowy. Why are you trying to make me go to the snow, man? Yeah, you're mine. Billy, did you hear him? Go to Canada? It snows there. It snows so bad there that Canadians think it's snowy. That didn't make any sense, did it? I was going to say something else, but I changed it into the snow thing. Yeah, rates are bad. That is why I'm doing so much Laredo loads. Are you still with Swift, Angelica? Or are you running your own truck now? Billy says he can dispatch. We have a lot of Ontario owner ops that work for Landstar. Yeah, they're Landstar. They have Landstar in Laredo, in Canada. There's Landstar Canada or something like that. But that's the number one problem running off that load board, is those loads aren't there. Those loads aren't there. I mean, obviously the rate's being poor on them. And it gets discouraging because you're like, oh, okay, there's 4 or 5 loads paying $3 a mile. You call on all 5 of those, all of them are gone. All right, let me lower my expectations here. Let's go, $2.50 a mile. Okay, there's 8 boards, 8 loads paying that. You call on all those, they're all gone. Next thing you know, by the time you're starting to get loads, you're at $2 a mile. And this is before Landstar cut. So a $2 a mile load is going to be like $1.35, $1.40 a mile. No snow here. Michigan gets more than Ontario. Really? A lot of states in America get more snow than Ontario. Well, do you guys have Fulger transportation in the States? I have no idea. And a lot run for Mercer flatbed here. Okay. Where's Jeremy at? He knows a lot about loads. Yeah, I don't know. Jeremy's been busy lately. I know he hasn't taken any loads for the last week because he's been moving. So I don't know about him and his loads, what loads he's been doing, what loads he's going to be doing out of his new place. I wonder if they're going to be freaking a lot of loads out of there, or if he's going to be screwed. Are you doing a reset or waiting to get loaded? I'm both. I pick up tomorrow at 10 a.m. Oh my God, I almost just told you where I was going and where I was coming from and what I was doing. So let me fix this. Yesterday, when I was, or the day before when I was heading somewhere, they reloaded me out of that place, coming back to another place, and then reloaded me out of that place, which is this place, going somewhere else. And I was looking at my clock, and I was going to be running real close to being on the edge of hours left. So I told them, you know what, instead of having me pick up on Monday, let's have me pick up on Tuesday, because I was supposed to deliver Monday, and then I was going to get a load Monday. I said, let's have me deliver on Tuesday. So they took that load off me on Monday. Well, I ended up delivering Sunday night, and which gave me a 34. I'm going to have a 34 at like 6 o'clock Tuesday morning, and I pick up at 10 o'clock Tuesday morning. So it worked out good. It got me, because I was just giving myself a little extra time to let me bank some hours. But because I delivered a day early, I'm getting a 34 in. So it worked out great. But I was just, could I have done it? I could have, but it was sketchy, man. It was sketchy. I would have been doing the waiting around deal for midnight to come around, and I hate doing that. Don't be scared to run into Canada. There is a lot of good loads come out of here as well. Yeah, but here's the problem. There's a lot of extra paperwork involved and crap like that to go into Canada. I have, and then with the whole "we hate America" over there now, I have no desire to go over there. I don't want to get beat up because I'm an American going over to Canada. You know, they're on a hate America trip because of the tariff thing, so I'm good right here in America. Reefer loads. Was with Swift for a few years and left Swift a few years ago. More freedom now. Okay. Are you running your own truck or what? Because I'll tell, bullshit. What do you mean bullshit? All I see is F America coming out of Canada. So are you running your own truck now? You got your own truck, or what's up? Because if you want freedom, Landstar, you got 100% freedom. 100%. Yeah, it's paperwork to get through customs border for loads. It's very annoying. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know, man. All I keep seeing, and I'm just going off of TikTok news and stuff like that, is, oh, take all American goods off shelves. Boycott Walmart. Boycott this. Don't sell American goods. You know, no booze. Shame on you guys for wanting to do tariffs and this, that, and the other. We're not vacationing in America because America's evil. You know, I'm seeing all this crap all over TikTok and Facebook and stuff like that. So I think I just keep my happy ass away from there for now. Dakota, what's happening, man? What's happening? But I don't know. And then, you know, you got the same thing. I mean, you don't got the same thing. You don't see the same thing coming out of Mexico. I don't see no. I mean, I think I've seen one TikTok of, if you want to, or if you want to put tariffs on Mexico, then no, that was for deporting illegals. Don't eat tacos. That wasn't even for tariff. Yeah, I haven't seen anything from Mexico about boycott America and this, that, and the other, but just out of Canada. You know, we ain't going over there, blah, 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 blah. Oh, I'm dry van is the trailer I run. I used to do reefer when I was with Prime, but dry van now. David, when do you start at Prime? Bro, I think Landstar is my last company. I think Landstar is my last company. OTR anyways. And then I think I don't know what I think. Oh, I think winter time comes. I think instead of taking a couple months off, I think I'm going to just try to run real specific, tight, loads. New York, Houston type, Houston to Dallas, Dallas to Laredo. Just this tight niche area for 2-3 days, and then go home for 2-3 days, and then come back. Try that, see how that works. Run into Mexico, let me know how that goes for you. I ain't running into Mexico. No hijack loads in Canada. Yeah, but I'm afraid I'd get shot in Canada because, like I said, man, it seems like Canada's hating on America these days. I don't know much about the tariff wars, so I'm not going to talk about them. But if Trump's bringing up all that, it must be legit because, I do feel Trump does try to do what's better for America. So if we deserve something that we're not getting, then let's try to fix it. Let's try to fix it, my man. Let's try to fix it. But we'll see how it goes. I don't know how it's working. Not allowed to carry here in Canada like you guys can. Oh, that sucks. There you go. That's reason number 865,000 to not go to Canada. I'm not saying I carry, but I sure in hell won't go to New York or Canada or Mexico. No freedom, pews, what kind of BS, Lucas says. Well, that's because over there in, England, Canada, Mexico, they want you to hit people with your purse to protect yourself. I don't go to New York. New York has got the same no, New York is all about they want to put you in jail, so I don't go to New York. If I can help it, I don't go to New York. I try to stay out of the Northeast. Once I came to Landstar, it's like I can see what the rates are up there. They want to pay you $2 to the mile to go into Queens. I mean, what are they, high? Pennsylvania, I don't care for, but I'll go there if the load's paying right. Got to come to Hampton Road, pay good over here. No, it's not that I worry too much about Canada. I'm just kind of, after seeing all this, we hate America, it's like, why do I want to associate myself with going over to that country, with even thinking about going over there? Did I want to go check out Canada and whatnot? Yeah, I wanted to go over there. Do I have a desire to now? No, I don't have any desire to go to Canada. TikTok has turned me off to Canada and the way, the way they reacted to this whole tariff thing, and oh, we're not spending any money in America. Well, okay, good. Don't. You get paid by the load, I would say, but you break it down per mile. It's you get a percentage of the load, but everything breaks down to the mile. But no, I'm not getting paid per mile. In other words, it's not, oh, you make X amount per mile. You make X amount of percentage. I make 65% of the load of the what the load pays. 65% of the line haul and 100% of the fuel surcharge. But can I convert that to how much I make per mile? Yes. Come to Hawaii, David. You'll like trucking over there, especially the freight going out. Yeah, I was going to take a load to Hawaii the other day, but I couldn't find a load coming out, so I said, forget it. I would have had to deadhead to California to get a load out. So I said, screw all that. Huh, Billy? It's almost time to take Billy out for his last little break. Oh, he heard me say the OUT word. We ain't going nowhere, buddy. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere yet. No, not yet. You had dinner, though, didn't you? Did you eat it all? You did. Good boy. David, the big three automakers are not owned by Trump. They build cars here by choice. The big three automakers are not owned by Trump. They build cars here by choice. I don't get your question. Right, he doesn't own them. They build there by choice. That's because back in the day, one of the dipshits in office made it beneficial for people to, I forgot what it's called, but they did that and they made it beneficial to move your business out of America. I think it was dipshit Clinton. Was it Clinton that did that? One of them, I forget what it's called, but I'm not a politic kind of guy. I don't know much about politics. All I know, and I felt this way my whole life, is you need to be self-sufficient and not rely on other people, because when you have to rely on other people, you end up getting it stuck right in your ass. Because now the other person's got all the control. NAFTA, is that what it was called? Okay. I think we need to bring manufacturing back to America. You know, it's pretty bad. I'm an American company, but I'm going to build over in Mexico. I'm going to build over in Canada. I'm going to build over, you know, here and there. Why are you not building in America? Well, it's because they made it too hard to build in America and too easy to build other places. So they need to fix that. That's all that needs to be done. They need to fix that. What's up, Alex? How you doing, man? Sitting bobtail at Love's, an hour away from home for the night. Oh, that sucks. Why don't you just go home? Just get your ass home. Go home for the night, man. Unless you mean you ran out of hours. Then that really sucks. Man, I gotta pee something fearsome, guys. I don't know what to do. Oh my God, I gotta go. Because I'd probably be right back out here tomorrow morning. Oh, okay. I thought you were like heading home or something. Well, then sell only in America, then see how that goes. Well, then sell only in America and see how that goes. Y'all see this English proficiency executive order? Is that real though? I don't know if that's even a real thing. That sounds like some bullshit to me. Go pay your water bill. What the hell are you guys talking about? Oh, there's a Landstar guy. Goddamn, dude. Yellow ass truck. I guess he decided to park over here. I bet you that's a Landstar there too. Yep, it's a Landstar too. Landstar's taking over the truck stop. Get him, Billy. Get him, buddy. Ah, enough. At least America pays more because these Canadian drivers drive for 70 cents a mile. Canadian, which is like 45 cents USD per mile. Damn. Oh, use the restroom, pay your water. I get it. Drain the worm. No, it's drain the main vein. Open the floodgates. Are we back on Sains? Can I steal your dog? No. Can I steal your kids? Billy, he wants to steal you. He wants to steal you. Come here. Don't let him steal you. Say no, no stealing. No stealing. Kiss, 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 kiss. Give me a kiss. Kiss, kiss. Give me a kiss. Come on, give me a kiss. You won't give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Kiss, kiss. Kiss, kiss. He's going, you're a freak. Somebody help me. Help me, help me. Oh, Jesus. I'm just playing with you, Billy. I'm just screwing with you, bud. But I don't know, man. Yo, Dave, did you get a deal of the jerky? No, I didn't get a deal of the jerky. What do you mean a deal? Take him out for a walk. He's probably bored sitting all day in the truck. Man, he goes out a lot. He don't sit in this truck. Oh, well, when we're driving he does, but he goes out a lot. Thankful I haven't had to use the load board in the past week. It's looking thin. Oh, that's good, man. Insane in the membrane. Yeah, it probably gets pretty bored for him in the truck, but what's he gonna do? He could go back. He could go back to the freaking hoarding house he was living in. You want to go back to the puppy mill, buddy? Oh, no, I didn't get a deal on it. I paid full price for that shit. $6 and... Is there a price on it? I think it was $6.47 a bag. But I bought the small bags because I don't eat it fast enough. The big bags go bad, and then I'm having to throw it away. I wish I got it. Oh shit, my battery's gonna go dead. It sucks. I gotta put a new charger in my truck because my chargers were all running into my dash. So they come out of the dash like so. I had to put one in there because I got to run a new one through the dash because my phone charger that goes through my dash is dead. It broke. Well, sorry you all hate Canadians. We are all North Americans. Hey, I never said I hate Canadians or we hate Canadians. No one ever said we hate Canadians. I'm saying Canadians hate us. I don't see any TikToks of people in America going, we ain't ever going to Canada. We ain't ever doing this. We ain't ever doing that. Screw Canada. It's all Canadians saying, screw America. We ain't ever going over there. We ain't buying their stuff. Boycott American stores. So you got that wrong, bud. I just hope whatever this trade war is, it ends soon because it's going to cost a lot of people a lot of money. Americans, Mexicans, Canadians, Chinese. I guess they would be Asians. A lot of money if this, keeps up because no one wants to stand down. They're all going to keep raising prices on everything, and it's going to just price everybody out. Well, it's definitely cheaper than Pilot. We don't hate y'all only when Border Patrol pulls us in for exam for no reason. You don't do TikTok? I get all my news from TikTok. That's how I stay up on news-related stuff. Is old TikTok. You don't know what to believe either. You don't know what to believe on freaking the internet, on Facebook, anything. With AI nowadays, I don't believe shit that I see if I don't see it in person, I don't believe it. You don't know what's real and what's fake. You don't know what's real and what's fake, man. Had to feed the doggies, okay. I fed Billy about 5 o'clock today, so he's about ready to go out. New buzzword, Chinese. You know what I mean, though. What is all this tariff crap going to really do to us? Are we going to start really feeling it at the pocketbooks? I mean, parts for my truck come out of Mexico, parts come out of China. What if, you need a part and now you can't get it because no one's making it because it costs too much? Because no one's buying them because they cost too much. Always go to secondary when crossing now. I'm on your side. I crossed from Canada going into USA, brother. Okay. Yes, I don't have the desire to go through all that extra paperwork and those long ass lines going across the border. I mean, do the loads really pay that much better? And then do you get a backhaul? I mean, I ain't I ain't thrilled with it. That's for sure. I'm betting they probably don't pay all that much better to deal with all the extra BS you got to go through. You don't have to if you're from the States, but if you're from Ontario, you sort of have to because that's where the money is. It's crossing into the States. Oh. Anyways, I'm going to let you guys go because I got to go to the bathroom before I flood the truck. Thanks for watching. Thanks for participating. Yeah.